نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم. Allah Himself declared it the best of the stories. The best of the storyteller is Allah Himself. And the most eloquent is Allah Himself. Who can be more eloquent than Allah? Who can be more best designer than Allah? And Allah Himself, He is telling in Surah Yusuf, beginning, when He's beginning the story of Surah Yusuf, He's saying, نَحْنُ نَقُصُّ عَلَيْكَ أَحْسَنَ الْقَصَصِ. I'm telling you the best of the stories. So it is a unique surah, is a unique story in the whole Quran. You know, all the stories, the story of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam is mentioned the most times in Quran, but is not mentioned in all one sequence. Some part is somewhere else, some part is somewhere else, some part is somewhere else. But Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam's story is mentioned, you know, like from the beginning to the end, all at once, all in one sequence. What has happened? What happened after what? What happened after what? The whole story is like that. Now, when Allah begins telling the story, He says, "Laqad kana fi Yusufa wa ikhwatihi ayatul lisailin." In Yusuf and his brothers, there are so many signs for those who are looking for the signs, who are looking for answers. So, you know, I was thinking about it that, you know, we all are going through different problems in our life every day. Just check the way we talk. How many complaints we have while we're talking? Oh, this happened to me. Oh, this is happening in my life. Oh, this is happening with my family. Oh, look how this person is reacting with me. Oh, look how my wife, my father, my mother, my children, how they are reacting. So many complaints we have in our life. My dear brothers and sisters, Allah has revealed us the Quran as an answer for our complaints, as a solution for our problems in our life. The story of Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam is not just a story. Allah wants us to see our life's picture in the story of Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. What he went through, we all are going to be went through, one way or the other. One way or the other. His own brothers had jealousy. We're gonna have people like that in our life too, that they're gonna have jealousy with us. His own brothers tried, you know, to kill him, to destroy him. We all also going to have people like that in our lives, in our families, in our extended families, in our localities. For sure this is gonna happen. We all are going to be given this choice of what, or to do what Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam did. We all gonna have this choice. Either we're gonna take revenge, or we're gonna say what Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam said. La tasriba alaykum al-yawm. I'm not going to take any revenge. There is no case upon you. He said when he got over all them, he said there is no case upon you. You're free. وَهُوَ يَغْفِرُ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ. May Allah forgive you. I've already forgiven you. May Allah forgive you. And the way Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam went through the exam and the test of his chastity, we all are also going to be tested like that. The haram, zina was all open for him. Just like for us, is just one click away, one touch away. Every single day, our phone tells us, "Hey talak, here I'm ready for you." Our phone says what Zulaikha said to Yusuf alayhi salam, "Hey talak, I'm ready." Then at that moment we need to remember what Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam remembered. My Allah is watching. My Allah is watching. Innahu Rabbi ahsana maswaya. He has given me so much. I cannot go against Allah. I cannot. So we are going to be tested the way Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam tested. Now, the whole gist of the story, the gist of the whole story, what is it? It's only one phrase, one sentence, what Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam said in the end. When the brethren find out that he is Yusuf, and they said, oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has preferred you upon us. So he said only two things. He said, look, my life, it went down. The downfall was so big that for years it kept on going through. Downfall after downfall, downfall after downfall. Yeah. In the well, from the well as a slave in a case, in a false accusation, from false accusation in the prison. What we say, what we complain, everything is just going wrong in my life. Yeah, you see people, they say, it's just whatever I do, it just goes wrong. If it wouldn't have gone wrong, he would have not reached the throne. If it would have not gone wrong like that, the way it went for Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam, he would not have reached the throne of Misr, of Egypt. He became the king. So sometimes a lot of bad things happens in one's life. But bad thing happening in one's life doesn't mean that Allah is displeased with him or Allah has abandoned you. That doesn't mean. But your bad things, what are happening in your life, the downfall will change into rise when you have two things. When you will not lose these two things in any situation. إِنَّهُ مَن يَتَّقِي وَيَصْبِرْ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُضِيعُ أَجْرَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. These are the two. This is the gist of entire Surah Yusuf. That the one who is going to fear Allah and who is going to be patient, fear of Allah and patience, and then Allah will not let him down. Then Allah will not waste him. Then Allah will not destroy him. Then Allah will not abandon him. Taqwa and sabr. Taqwa and sabr. Taqwa and sabr in the well, taqwa and sabr in the prison, taqwa and sabr in front of the woman, taqwa and sabr, and all the stages. Yusuf alayhi salatu hold on to this and show to the entire mankind. That whomever is going to have taqwa and sabr, he is going to prevail. So we need to be asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are the things needs to be asked Allah. These are the things needs to be attained. Now the only last thing I want to mention, this taqwa and sabr, there is no book in the world which you can read and you can learn and teach yourself taqwa and sabr. There is no talk in the world, somebody can give you a talk about taqwa and you will learn taqwa. It's not going to happen. The only way to learn taqwa and sabr is to be with those people who have taqwa and who have sabr. When you see taqwa with your own eyes, then it goes into your heart. When you see people having patience, when you see patience with your eyes, a patient person with your eyes, then patience goes into your heart. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa kunu ma'as sadiqin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us for taqwa, and then right after that he told us the door to get the taqwa. That be with the righteous person. Because who are the righteous person? Ulaika alladhina sadaqu wa ulaika humul muttaqun. These are the fearful ones. In which you will see, in whom you will see righteousness, that is taqwa. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us these two things. Sabr doesn't mean that a problem comes into your life and you don't complain. That is called patience. No, that's not only patience is. Patience is of three types. Patience has three types. One is steadfastness on the commands of Allah. This is called patience. Steadfastness from abstaining sins. That is called patience. And not complaining, bearing all the problem comes into your life from Allah, happily and without complaints. This is also called patience. These are three types. Sabar alal ahkam, sabar anil maasi, sabar alal masaib. Being steadfast on the commands of Allah, being steadfast from abstaining from sins, and not complaining on the problems happening to your life. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us tawfiq. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al mursalin. Alhamdulillah.